A lot of being good with money is just having discipline and also having systems in place. So here's exactly how I organize my money as a financially conscious girl. I am very in tune with my money and I have a really good flow that I've kind of perfected. So here's exactly how it goes. I own a company and all of my money that I invoice clients for gets paid into my Bluevine business checking account. I specifically chose this one because they offer a 2% interest on your money that sits in your checking account, which a lot of accounts only do that on your savings. And just considering that I'm having money coming into this every single month and I keep like a pretty decent buffer in there, I wanted to earn interest, so that one made the most sense for me. After the money goes into that account, then it goes into two different places. First, some money gets put into my solo 401k, which is with Carrie. A solo 401k is a type of retirement investment account, and so my money goes in there. And then my money also goes into my personal checking. My company is taxed as an S Corp, which means that I have myself also listed as one employee, and that means that I get a salary. So my salary gets paid out into my personal checking account at Ally every single month. Then all of my spending goes on these three credit cards. It's the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the Capital One Venture X, and the Built Rewards card. I use the Built Rewards card to pay my rent, and then I use it for some other transactions, very small ones throughout the month, because in order to earn the points on your rent, you have to use it a certain number of times each cycle. I put dining on my Chase Sapphire Preferred because it gets me the most points, and then pretty much everything else goes on the Venture X because you get 2x points on everything. I have never had credit card debt though. I make sure to pay these off in full every single month, and those get paid from my personal checking. Once my money goes into my personal checking, like I said, I use it to pay off my credit cards, but then the money also goes into two other places after that. And one is my high yield savings account. That's a savings account that you get to earn interest on every month. So I don't know what the current rate is, but I make sure to move money over there every month. And then it also goes into my brokerage. This is another type of investment account that I use post-tax dollars to invest in. I try to keep everything as simple as possible. I might be able to get a higher rate on my high yield savings account elsewhere, but just having it all under one roof makes a lot more sense to me. And I could definitely get more credit cards and kind of experiment with all of those and yada yada, but I like to just again keep it simple. You can use automations to kind of set up the flow so that when your money hits your checking account, it automatically gets moved to savings or something automatically gets moved over to another spot. But I personally don't do that. I manually move everything because I just like the control that it provides me, and I have the discipline to sit down every month, every single week, and every month to move money over and to track my spending and all that. So I don't need the automations to do it for me because I know I'm going to follow through regardless.